Obviously, going into 2025, we wouldn't have expected or guessed anything that's transpired over the last 6 months, whether that's how disruptive and sporadic the tariffs have been and how much that has been really creating not only uncertainty among shippers, but also kind of creating a lot of pull forward demand and then no demand and pull forward demand, no demand. If you want to kind of operate a network, you really need to plan your resources for the demand. And if the demand's unpredictable, it's really hard to respond to that, at least doing so in a way where you're maximizing, your own profitability. So going back 6 months, we knew that, the tariffs, there were going to be tariffs, but we didn't know that they were going to be on everybody. Our thought was mostly it was going to be focused on China, but, the current administration, their policy has been, well, let's try to get new deals with everybody at the same time, which obviously can be extremely disruptive to supply chains. And that is also that uncertainty and lack of demand. We just saw consumer confidence for June. It was below expectations. The consumer has been pretty resilient for a long time, but if there's cracks in the consumer, that can really weigh on economic activity as measured by GDP, which is expected to be below 2% this year. While the risk of a recession is relatively low in the Bloomberg terminal, the probability is at 40% from a low of 20% a couple months ago. That's probably not a likely outcome, but we do have to see what the inflationary impacts are on the tariffs, which we should start to feel or see in the markets in the months to come.